I got one of the upgrades, which is
up again.
Not
okay. So
which is
back with another one of these. So today,
which is my
I'm thinking
left mouse
of doing
does
tower
more
rage
damage.
because
Like,
this
does more
tower
damage.
was
Oh, yeah, that's
the
definitely
first
damage.
tower
13 damage
that
per
I
shot,
skipped.
That's nice.
Like I went ahead and
13
did
damage per shot.
I'm pretty sure I did Impossible Expectations before this. So
Oh god, this is
yeah, this tower is
dungeon
like
absolute snap.
pretty funny. So might as well show how to do it.
Not the dungeon,
So,
the pyramid.
This tower actually has
Well,
some
this
decent
dungeon
music
is
in my
called-
opinion, specifically this first floor,
I'm
so it's
seeing
pretty good.
how much money
It starts with these kind of wedge jumps. You'll see the, I think you'll see this
every
once
single
more,
spot.
but basically you
wanna see
just
the money.
hold D and turn your camera, D and A, and then climb up that. And since it's a ring 1 tower, it's obviously going to get like, you know, it's gonna be a lot of sections that are like boring because they're just kind of, you know, long and old. Oh, don't fail that. Oh, okay, my D key got stuck down. That's nice. Anyway, this tower was one of the 2 towers that I got an unlucky experience with. The first one being a tower of string punching, which took quite a while for me to do because I failed the last floor like 6 times or something. And then I failed the last floor on this like 3 times. This was definitely an unlucky experience for me, but you know. Alright, anyway, after that you get to floor 2. And you can do a little skip here to get up onto this one stud. You're really just like, you just jump and like tap W, climb the stud. A better way to do it, I recommend standing backwards like this and then jumping like that. It doesn't work because I don't know.
Every single
But we'll see. I'll just get back up there. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about the skip. Just kind of make sure you like, jump around and kind of like go around the stud because you could head hitter off of it. These are fun platforms. Remember that. So anything that looks like anything that's like a 4x4 platform like these, just assume they're falling because that's what they mostly are. These can't fly falls kill bricks. It's also a conveyor that pushes you backwards, so just kind of hold W and go across. I have a little bit of kill brick lag, so that's pretty cool. With this section, all of these platforms right here tilt. My recommendation is to stand in the middle and kind of tilt it back and forth until it tilts up, and then you can jump on top of these walls and you can just go across these. Pretty easy. And then yeah, see, now you're on top of these one studs. It's not even that hard of a part. So like, you know, just do it. Don't even bother with the skill. Then you gotta hop up these staircases, and then get to this part, which is pretty easy. You want to watch out for this part because this can get a little dicey. So what you want to do, you want to inch to the forward. You want to inch forward to the stud, and you want to jump once, and then jump by jumping once. If you hit your head on one of these, it'll shove you over to a side where you won't get head hindered. It'll basically just align you, and then you can just jump up and get there. I failed up her way too many times, more than I like to admit. But, you know. Okay, floor 3. So, this is one huge ice tightrope. So, you could just do it in first person, keep your mouse on the tightrope, or you could do it in third person like this. Doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, remember that it's ice, unlike me, who for some reason forgot it was ice. But yeah, don't just walk across it don't walk across it like this. It's much better than you just hold jump. Anyway, you could either go around this right here, or you could just jump on these one studs. I don't know why it's like such a minor skip, but like, you know. Now be careful when you're coming up to here, because there's a one stud that you can hit your head on right here. I recommend walking under this one. Oh, not slipping off though. And then making your way over here. Okay. And now this section is also scary. Because there's a roof above you. All you have to do is just make sure you don't get head hittered once you get up to there. With this part, I recommend jumping straight to the top stud. Don't even bother with the bottom. Now this, kind of jump and inch yourself to the edge. Ceiling will kind of push you backwards because I'm pretty sure. No, it's not a conveyor, but just kind of get to the edge and then jump like this. now that you're up here, the legit way is going down here and doing this entire little section right here, but you could just turn around and jump into climbing animation. It's pretty simple. That's the way I've always done it. Okay, now this part. So this is a little scary. Basically, you just wanna inch yourself down to near the bottom right here, press the alignment keys, and just hold it. It's a little scary because it'll kind of dip you down and it looks like you're gonna fall off, but like, just don't be too low and you'll be okay. Now, right here, you jump up on top of this stud and you miss the legit way over here, or you could just literally jump to do that, which is, you know, cool. And then you get to this floor. With this, I recommend just kind of trying to like skip the tight ropes. You can go on them if you want, but I recommend just jumping on the blocks and avoiding tight rope entirely. Now with this jump, you want to hold W when jumping onto the... Okay. Well, you want to hold W when jumping onto the platform, but you don't want to hold space. So that was the mistake I made there. Give me a second. Alright, trying it again. Jump, and just tab W. And you should jump and like climb the blocks, kinda. And then, yeah, eventually enough you'll be up here. I really would not recommend going the legit way here because it takes you inside of this, and if you fall here, it's a GBJ. So I would recommend not doing that. I would recommend just kind of standing like not exactly at the edge, but a little bit back, and then just jumping and holding forward, and you just climb right on top of it. And now that you're up here, I get this funny swinging platform section. So my strategy with this, guys. Okay. So my strategy with this is to wait until you see when the swinging platforms, the two of them up here, once this one swings forwards, whatever platform goes under it is the one you want to jump on. So this seems to swing forward whenever this platform is under it. So I'm going to jump onto this platform, and then you can jump up. It's kind of difficult, but you can jump up and get on top. And now that you've done that, these are falling platforms, so make haste with it. And then these shovers only go halfway, so like here is you're gonna have to alternate sides depending on which way they're shoving. It's really not that hard, just be careful. And there's not really much to say about it, but, you know. Okay, and then we keep going, go this way, and then you get this swinging platform that, like, swings around the middle here. Basically, just, like, stand on it, stand in the middle. Now, you have to be careful here, because as you can see, like, I'm getting shoved off here. You don't want to let it shove you off, so just keep your eye on it, and move whenever it requires you to. It's never gonna, like, make you fly off. You know, just like kind of move you in random ways, but you should have more than enough time to, you know, react to it happening. Then once you get up here, jump to here, and I'll run 4 seconds. So this floor, this was the bane of my existence when I beat this for the first time. So with these black walls on the edges, these are shadow bricks. So basically they just correlate to wherever they're on the wall. So you have this here. So this is 3 studs wide, and this is 1 stud wide. So these kind of indicate where the platforms are. Right here, to here. Now what you want to do is, this is only 1 stud wide, but it's 3 studs. So it's basically just a 1 stud stick out. Just imagine as that, and just wrap around to the side. You should be good. Now, next one coming up is a bit trickier, but so it's this little plus sign right here. My recommendation is that you come right up to it like this, and wrap out, and then quickly like kind of flick in. So wrap out and then flick in, and you should land on top of it. Like, don't try to go too far, like that, or that happens. You want to like stay close in, but you know. I didn't do that right anyway. I'll go back. Give me a second.
The elevator.
Okay, so flick up,
So yeah, if you
just
want-
like that.
if you wanna
Then I
take
recommend
this
holding, like, kind of stay straight, hold W until you hit the invisible pole, and then jump up on top, and then jump straight to the one stud. And you pass that part, which is pretty tough. Okay, now there's some transparent rocks, which is always fun. They can collect you, so don't worry about them. With this jump right here, I recommend staying away from the wall, kind of flick off, and then jump to the stud, because this little intersection between colors can head hitter you if you're not careful. So
The cellar, more to enemies to punch.
I would be careful there. Now, the floors do get a bit harder up here. Basically, just kind of don't go too much to the edge here. Just kind of jump off when you can. We'll wrap around here. Try not to stand on this little wedge part. Try to stand here
Oh, the baby!
and then jump up, because sometimes walking across this, you'll try to jump, but you'll start slipping right before you jump, but then you just won't jump and fall all the way down and bad things happen. Anyway, moving platforms, pretty easy. Just kind of go over here. Gotta be good at timing to be able to do this. Okay. And then here, this is kind of like a wraparound jump. You could just do a high jump here if you really didn't want to do that, but I'll just do a wrap around. You don't even have to climb the ladder, just kind of do the wrap around. Or, yeah, you don't even have to climb the ladder, you could just get on top of it instantly. More, I don't know, one of these spiral staircases, just like the one on floor 2. Just kind of hop up it. You don't have to go as fast as I do, just like, make sure you do it thoroughly. And now, with this jump, so there's like this little thing above here, as you can see. You can either wrap out kind of wide and then turn in, so you won't get there, or you can even high jump this if you really wanted to. But you could grip the top like that, but I don't recommend that, as that is really risky. And then now you have slow moving platforms. Yeah, you basically just wait till this takes you around the back of this platform right here. And then there's a ladder, so you want to quickly jump up and grip the ladder before you know, miss it. Now, with this one stud, I recommend being a first person and then just kind of hopping down to it. You don't even have to do it in first person, but like I find it easier. Now with this jump, I recommend jumping to the back here and then kind of pushing forwards to get climbing animation here, and then do a head hitter.
Yeah, but you get lots of money.
And now with this jump,
Paid.
inch to the edge and jump in, and kind of
Murder for
flick
hire.
off the wall a little bit, and then do a head hitter as per normal. It's not actually that bad. It's a lot easier than it looks. It's intimidating. Now with this spinner, you just want to go in the direction that it goes, and you just want to, you know, just like get in a groove with it. So just kind of walk forward and jump along these edges, jump across these studs here, and all the way over here. And yeah, past that part, it's fairly simple. And here you do a little bit of a long jump, skip those down there, and now now you're basically on the final floor. These jumps right here are really easy. Just kind of hop across them, and then you're on floor 10. Now, this floor is indeed interesting. I'll show you the routing that I use for it. You can go across either of these, but then again, why would you do 2 tight ropes when you can just do 1? They both go to the same place anyway. So just go into first person, keep your mouse on the tightrope, and then slightly tap W. I'm gonna go a little bit faster since I'm more confident in tight ropes. But you know. Anyway, now that once you get to floor 10, you get like this kind of like glow on the tightrope like this. There's 2 ways to combat this. One, you could either zoom out 1 tick, and then just like and then hold right click and keep your mouse in the center. It'll get rid of the glow. Or you could just simply graphics quality 1 and then walk across. I'm not gonna graphics quality 1 because I like keeping my graphics up. I'm just gonna do this. Basically you wanna just make your way up to this platform, and then right here you wanna go left, I would not recommend jumping across these unless you're super confident in tight ropes. Then jump down to this, and then head up to here. And some of them you really shouldn't jump on, like this one for instance, because there's this tightrope right here, and if you're jumping, you can like get caught on it or something and like slip off. But speaking of this tightrope, we actually need to go on this tightrope. So stop like right before it. So like right here, and a little bit back actually. So like right here, and then jump and like just kind of wedge yourself on top of it. You could get climbing animation if you really wanted to. Now you gotta find some way to turn yourself around, so I recommend not doing that. Okay, we're just gonna go back down here. That was scary. I don't know why that happened, but you know. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to jump on this tightrope. This is just the way I do it. It's definitely not the most optimal way to do it, but like just kind of jump, and then even with that, just kind of inch yourself up. And then, if you're not confident in turning on the tightrope, if you're not confident with turning on the tightrope right here, just kind of jump this way. Don't do that, actually. There's a tightrope there. I didn't realize that. But just kind of, okay, since we're not going to do that, we're going to go back onto this. Basically, just jump up and
about 20 damage a shot.
Kind of inch yourself. You gotta like inch yourself into the middle, and then what I recommend doing is going into like this ghost mode kind of thing, so like one tick out of first person, and then watching out for the tight ropes, and then jumping and going in the first person and just kind of landing like that. That's what I find easiest. And then head this way. Okay. Now that we're up here, head this way. Okay, I thought this song was used in an earlier floor, and now that you're up here, to make this jump the easiest, just kind of jump into the intersection here. You have a lot more space, and then you could do that same thing, ghost mode, jump first person, and then line yourself, and head this way. Then head,
on the bank,
sorry, I gotta remember what I'm doing here.
On the bank, banked it. Banked it. Shot a fly to death.
And then you could either go down this one right here, and then go up, left, forward, down, and over. Or you could go up this one simply, and then go across this, and then jump onto this tightrope. You skip a few of them, which is pretty cool. And then you get one last tightrope, and you're done. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Feel like this tower could be a little confusing sometimes, so I decided to make it because it's all about moving platforms and scary stuff, and you know, all that. And this is definitely one of the first towers that you'll encounter that you'll be like, whoa, what is this? So yeah, cool. Let me know which one I should do next, because I don't know. I get confused every single time I need to think of one. This is just kind of one I pulled out of my head. I need more recommendations. I gotten some for Sidol Sight Recognition, but I'm just taking a break from Ring 6 for right now, because I did a few in Ring 6 already. Tornado Vehemence, I tried to do that once, couldn't beat the tower, so I just kind of gave up. I'll go back to it, and then COP, maybe, I don't know. That one's kind of hard to commentate on because you gotta go fast, but, you know, we'll see. Anyway, see you next time.